Hey, what's going on everybody? It's marc.brajak here. Today in this video I'm going to show you guys how to download a video from Periscope. Now this is a video that is for people who have really long periscopes that they want to download, and after about a week with fiddling with this I figured out how to do it. Took me a while, but it's definitely worth it. It's pretty much the quickest way that I could think of on how to do this. So let's just jump right into it. There's actually a website. First of all, before I get into this one, there's a website called scopedown.com, which I'll put in the description box. And you can go to that website and you can download easily Periscope videos that are about, I'd say, somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes in length maximum. I have tried to download a Periscope video that was about an hour and a half long. I think it was a little bit longer than that actually. And I only got like the first 18 minutes out of it by using Scope Down. So I was not able to download the whole thing, unfortunately. But in this video, if you have a Periscope video that is massive, like much longer than 15 to 20 minutes, then this video will be helpful for you guys. In order to do this, what you guys are going to need is pretty much just Excel. Excel is the only thing you're going to need, and we'll talk about another tool, but it's an online tool. Okay, so let's just jump right into this, guys. The first thing you're going to do is open up your Periscope video. So I have the video open right here. You're going to click this X right here. Okay, it's not mandatory, but I mean it definitely helps. So click that X. Next thing you're going to do is hit F12. So we'll hit F12 and we'll wait for this screen to open up. Make sure that this button right here that says network, you click that, and also make sure that the word all right over here is also clicked. What you're going to do is you are going to refresh the page. I don't think you need to refresh the page, but I'm going to refresh the page anyways. And then you're going to start playing the video. And give me a second for this thing to pop up. Where is this play button? Why is it hiding on me? There we go. So I'm going to hit play. And in this box here that says filter, you're going to type M3U. By the way, guys, make sure that when you guys are filming on Periscope, I'm just going to pause this video for a second. When you guys are filming on Periscope, make sure that the video is turned sideways right before you hit start broadcast. And because I started with portrait mode as opposed to landscape mode, right before I hit broadcast, I'm going to have a much harder time downloading this video, because then I have to download it, put it all together, then I gotta flip it sideways. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but that's okay. We're gonna work through it. Anyways, that's just a little side note for you. So type in M3U in here. Next thing you're gonna do is you are going to click on, one second here. My note says response, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. Hold on one second here, guys. Oh, here we go. You're going to click this link where it says playlist. I don't think it matters which one that you click on, but click on either one of those. Click on response. Then you are going to click in this box right here. Hit Control A to select all. You're going to copy. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just scroll down to the bottom real quick just to find out the number of chunks that are in this video. And in this video there's a total of 2,128 chunks. Like I said, you're going to need Excel to do this. Okay, so we're going to use two different sheets. We're going to paste what we just copied. We're going to paste it in Excel. Alrighty. And then we're going to go back over to the video, and we are going to do this. So this is what I meant by this. Look, like I said, so basically this is how it works. Your Periscope video that you're downloading, what we're going to be downloading is these .ts files, okay? These are called .ts files. It's a type of video file, and in this particular Periscope broadcast, there is, so including the number 0, so it goes from chunk 0 all the way up to chunk 2128. Now, I've already started a little formula that's going to help you guys, okay? So we're going to change this to chunk 0, and we'll get all the way to the end later. So this cell right here, the first cell you're going to have is going to be a space. So if we're going to show you right here. If I go left to right, you can see that that's a space, right? The next thing you're going to do is in the next cell, you're going to type chunk underscore. In C, you're going to type the number 0, and this number will increase with the number of chunks that you have, okay? The next thing you're going to do is in cell D, you're going to type the name of the extension, which in this case would be .ts. And then in E, you're going to type space. And in F, you're going to do plus. Now this plus is really important, and I will explain to you guys the importance of it in a little bit. So in cell G, you're going to type, in cell G, you're going to type equals A1 and B1 and C1 and D1 and E1 and F1. Okay? And what that will do is it will create this formula right here. So make sure you type that in, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, just to kind of get things started, right? And then as you can see, if I drag this down, if I drag this down, it'll increase as we go along. Now, we already agreed that there's 2,128 chunks, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to create 2,128 chunks. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Sorry guys, 1 second here. $2,128 chunks. Alright, so you guys get the point, right? You're going to go all the way down till you get to the bottom. And you know what? We'll be right back right after I get to the end here. 2,128. Alright, so we have all the chunks here. Now all we need is the files, right? You guys are probably wondering, where are these files? And we are going to grab that for cell number H. Now, this is a template that I've used for a previous download that I've created. Okay, and now I'm going to simply grab the link, which will be coming up shortly. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out M3U and type in the word chunk. And we're going to take one of these chunks, so right here, any one, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go copy link address. We're going to put it here. Okay, we're going to enter it, and for ease of use sake, we're going to put it right on the desktop, or just pick a place where you want it. Usually when I have my hard drive in, I'm doing this, but just for the tutorial purposes, I'm going to put this on my desktop. So as you can see, the file has downloaded, and I'll show you guys what this file looks like. So as you can see, there's only 2 seconds to this video, and there is a very specific reason for that. And the reason is because, like I said at the beginning of this video, is we are just simply downloading this Periscope, this long Periscope, in like 1 to 4 second chunks. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this link that we copied earlier. So if you don't remember how to do that, you just remember, type in here chunk, find one of the .ts files, right click, go to copy, and then copy link address. Okay. Now we're gonna, because it's chunk 0, we're gonna go back over to our Excel file that we created in cell H, and make sure it's chunk 0 because that was the file that we copied, right? And you can see right here, it says chunk underscore 0.ts right at the end here. Now, instead of, which I've seen this in a previous tutorial, is that they would go all the way down and they would type one by one, which I think is kind of ridiculous. And I know that not everybody is that smart or that knows Excel that well, that knows how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to model what we're doing here. And what we're doing is we're going to add an equal sign at the beginning of that link, followed by quotation marks, so open quotation marks. At the end of where it says chunk underscore, we're going to type a close quotation mark, and we're going to type and C1 and D1. Okay, so let's just copy this just for fun. I'm going to go over here, over here, and go like that. So make sure it says that there. And then also at the beginning, we go equals, open quotation mark, and we're going to hit enter. Oops. What just happened? Let's see. Let's go back a step. Try to model this. Okay, so I guess I don't need .ts. So enter. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, go down, just make sure. See, right here it says C2 and D2. And then we're going to take this and we're going to drag it all the way down to the bottom. There you go. Now what you want to do is you're going to copy all of these. And I'm not going to do this just because my computer might crash if I do this. But like this next step, but you're going to copy all the links. You're going to go into your browser again, open up a new tab, and you're going to go to codegina.com. Now there's other websites that actually do this. Okay. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening all of these links at the same time. Now, these links will open and close automatically after you hit enter. Okay, I want to make that very clear. They will open and close automatically once you hit enter. You know what? For tutorial's sake, I'm going to go to the very top, and I'm going to do the first 5 videos. And I've already done chunk 0, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go copy. We're going to go over into web tools at codegina.com, multiple URL opener. We are going to select this text in here. We're going to paste our links that we copied from earlier. We're going to hit open all links, and I'll show you guys how this works. So it's going to open up those 5 links, and it's going to save it to my desktop automatically. Because my default setting is to my hard drive, which is not plugged in, it's actually asking me to find a location where it wants me to save it to. So I'm just going to save it to my desktop. Oops, don't tell me that I just saved it to my documents. Desktop. I'm going to go desktop, and hopefully this is the last one. Desktop. All right. Now let's find out. Just ignore that. That doesn't really do anything. Let's just minimize this real quick. So we have chunk 1, chunk 2, chunk 3, chunk 4, and chunk 5. Okay. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to put these all together. Now, when I first heard about how to do this, I took all couple thousand, actually it was 3,000 in the last one that I did, chunks. I tried to put them all in one video editor that I'm using, which is called Filmora, and it's a great video editor. I really like it. I tried to use Filmora to put all my chunks in it, and so that I could export the video and put it all together, but that was not working out so well, unfortunately. So then what I did was, once I produced the video, I started playing it and I noticed that it was really choppy. And by the grace of God, I don't know how this happened, but I found out that you can just use command prompt to combine videos together. And I didn't know that. So I'm going to show you guys that as well as a bonus in this video. So we're going to open up command prompt. This is really cool, guys. So we're going to go down to the bottom here of this page. Okay? All the way down to the bottom. And we're going to open up, let's just, for the purposes of this, we'll go Periscope video. Okay? And I'm just going to look at my model here real quick just to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to make sure that you guys get your videos that you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to type this at the beginning. Copy space /B space. Sorry, you don't need a second space there. Copy space /B. Copy space /B. Let's do this. Copy space /B. Okay? Next thing you're going to do is you are going to take all of these chunks. Yes, all of them. But you know what? Because I just remembered I only copied from 0 to 5, we're just going to go like this. Copy. So in your case, you're going to do more, obviously. We're going to go into, I don't know how any other way to put it all on one line, so I just use my browser line, and I just go paste. And there you go. You have it all on one line. So now you're going to go copy. You're going to go back down to the bottom here. So control down will take you all the way to the bottom. You're going to go back in here. You're going to go paste. Oops. But make sure that there's a space here between the B and the first chunk. And at the very end, you're going to go final.ts. We'll hit enter. We're going to copy that. And we are going to paste that into command prompt, but not quite yet. You know what? I'm going to show you guys this on, I'm going to just plug in my hard drive real quick, just to give you guys an extra lesson on command prompt. I recently started using it just to make these videos, or to put these videos together through Periscope. So, and I learned some things, so I wanted to share that with you guys as well. All right, so let's open up. So we have these videos here. I'm going to cut them. Actually, I'm going to cut the whole. I'm going to cut the whole folder. We're going to go Periscope tutorial. Let's call it Periscope tutorial. We're going to go cut. Now, there is a way to download your videos directly. So you know when you take that link and you put it in your browser, or you put it in the multiple URL opener, there is a way to download your files directly to your hard drive, which is what I prefer to do, especially when I'm doing big things like this. The computer that I'm currently using is just, it's like a pocket notebook. It's only got 30 gigabytes on it. That's why I use my external hard drive, which really comes in handy. We're gonna go paste. We're gonna take that folder that we made earlier, go paste. Now some of these steps I'm sure you guys can skip and stuff and figure it out on your own, but here we go. So all our chunk videos are now in our hard drive. They are no longer on our desktop. So here we are at the command prompt, right? We open up the command prompt, and here we are. Command prompt. Just to go back to the beginning for you guys, we are going to go D drive. So D and then the two dots, the colon. And then we're going to go, now this is not mandatory, right? But I'm going to show you guys how this works. We're going to type dir. Dir stands for directory. directory basically means what files that you could possibly access. So what we're going to do in order to access any one of these files, we have to type cd, which I honestly don't even know what it means, but cd space and then the name of the folder that you want to enter. And in this case, we want to go into Periscope tutorial. So we're going to type that in, Periscope tutorial. Now we're in the folder. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that link from that thing that we copied before, right? Remember when we copied all that before? And we're just going to go paste. Why it doesn't say final here, I don't know. But we're going to go plus final. Make sure you guys have plus final.ts on the end of it. That's really, really, really important, you guys. Hit enter. Now, these videos are not supposed to open. So just give me 1 sec. What's going on? No copy. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't. Oh, because I didn't have copy there at the beginning. That's right. That's right. I didn't have copy there. So what you're gonna do is don't copy it from your address bar, but copy it from Excel right in here. But as long as you type, you know, copy space /b space chunk, but as long as you copy all this or you type all that, then you're gonna be fine. So what just happened here is the magic. So the videos from chunk 0 to chunk 5 have just been merged together. They've just been copied together, which is awesome because now we are one step closer to downloading our entire Periscope video. And if that was your whole Periscope video, then congratulations, you've done it. Now, one thing I want to just make very clear to you guys, and I don't know if you guys are going to understand this, but I'm going to explain it to you guys in the best possible way that I can, is that whenever you do this process, the name of the first video will store all of the video files, meaning just look at this. Where is my hard drive? Okay, here's my hard drive, Periscope tutorial. So before, we knew that chunk 0 was only 2 seconds. But as you can see here, when we open up chunk 0, it is actually 9 seconds, possibly even 10. Let's see, 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 seconds. Wow. Because when we copied the whole video, all of these 5 chunks were merged into just this one file, right? So if you may want to copy the first file and paste it just so that you have it, you know, just in case. In other cases, you might just be okay with it. You may not have to actually do that because you are a responsible human being. Anyways, guys, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. This was such a such a pain for me, and I really was thinking about making this video for quite some time. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I was busy downloading my own videos. Again, make sure that when you guys are filming on Periscope, please make sure that your phone is turned sideways before you hit start broadcast. I made that mistake last week. I made that mistake again this week, which I shouldn't have done. But now once I merge all the videos together, I'm going to open up my video editor, flip it sideways, and then produce the video again, which, you know, depending on the length of the video, it could take a long time. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful for you guys, please share it, please like, please subscribe. Blessings to every single one of you beings out there. And until next time, live joyfully.